1000万 MLB 翻訳侍戦士チャンネルへようこそ。ドジャースが見事にマリナーズを3連勝で粉砕し、チームの勢いが増しています。復帰したマックス・マンシーの活躍、大谷翔平選手の39本塁打39盗塁達成、そしてジャック・フラハテの好投など見どころ満載の試合でした。さらに多くの主力選手が復帰し、ドジャースの真の力が発揮され始めています。それでは今回はこちらを詳しく解説している番組をご紹介いたします。ご意見やご感想などありましたらコメント欄までお待ちしています。この動画が面白いと思っていただけましたら高評価、チャンネル登録をお願いします。ぜひ最後までご覧ください。
Hello, welcome to Access Sportsnet Dodgers. John Hartung, Jerry Harrison Jr., Adrian Gonzalez. What a great way to open up a 9-game homestand for the Dodgers. They sweep a 3-game series against the Seattle Mariners. 24 games over 500 are the Dodgers now a season high. And they had a tough matchup tonight. They were going up against the all-star right-hander for the Mariners and Logan Gilbert, but they put up 8 runs, Jerry, against Gilbert, 5 in that 5th inning alone. And Jack Flaherty now 3-0 as a Los Angeles Dodger.
Well, first of all, Jack Flaherty knows how to pitch with a lead. He was really good tonight. And again, we want length. We got some length from Jack Flaherty. Well done. The Dodgers, these last 3 games have faced 3 really good starting pitchers. Tonight, Logan was outstanding. He had great stuff. But the Dodgers lineup continued to have great at-bats and figured out a way to score runs. Dodgers offense was battle-tested in these 3 games. Great starting pitching. They were outstanding in this series.
They were outstanding. My favorite stat line from today is that they scored 8 runs without a home run. They were clutch. They came up with big hit after big hit. They ran the bases aggressively. They did all the little things that you got to do in order to win games against a great pitcher, and that's the thing that really stood out to me, was the fact that they were able to do that on top of Jack Flaherty having a great outing.
And speaking of those big hits, Mookie Betts had one tonight. He gave the Dodgers the lead for good in the 3rd inning with a 2-run double. Right now, Mookie is standing by with Kirsten Watson.
Mookie, this team tonight was excellent with runners in scoring position, but you all year have shined in that situation. What was the focus for you early in the game against Gilbert, just to get that 2-run double there, this one?
To be honest, I mean, he was throwing really hard, and so you got to kind of be aggressive early, and because when you fall behind, he was putting everybody away, and so I was just trying to get a good pitch to hit, and he gave me one, and I got a hit.
You guys had hits up and down this lineup, but getting to him early, how important was that for this group today?
Just in general, I mean, against that staff, that staff is a really tough staff, and we did a good job grinding through the game, and you know, any lead is a good one.
You guys have gotten some players back, including Max Muncy. How valuable has it been having him back, and what does he just add to this lineup?
It's huge having him back. I mean, he adds so much. I mean, depth. I mean, he's getting on base. He's hitting homers. He's doing everything that Max Muncy always does. With Tommy, I mean, it's good to have a healthy lineup. Now we just got to go perform.
When you look at this series as a whole, to now complete this one with the sweep against the Mariners, just what does it say about this group and coming back and setting the tone for this homestand?
I mean, I don't know. You know, I'm just happy we're healthy. We're back playing, and again, you know, you just got to get the playoffs and see what happens. But the main thing is being healthy and playing good baseball.
And for yourself personally, how proud are you of yourself just coming back and picking up right where you left off?
I mean, I'm doing okay. You know, I need to. I had a bunch of bad at bats today, so I really need to clean that up. But you know, I'm just proud of myself for working hard and being ready when my time came.
Okay, well, if those were bad at bats, then I don't know anything about baseball. Congratulations on this win, Mookie, and just it's great having you back with this team.
Thank you.
Well, Adrian, we talked on the pregame show about how difficult each and every starting pitcher the Dodgers faced in this series was, and tonight it was Logan Gilbert. This guy was an all-star this season. He retires the first 8 batters of the game, and you're thinking, boy, it's going to be tough for the Dodgers tonight. But then they get an error with 2 outs in the 3rd inning, a walk to Shohei, and the Dodgers, like a lot of good teams do, they're going to make you pay, and Mookie Betts came through with that double.
Yeah, he sure did. I mean, that error completely changed the outcome of this game. That was a ball that he rushed a little bit because it was hit a little bit softer than they thought, and the shortstop just rushed it. And then you have a great at-bat by Shohei, taking that walk, getting 3-0, swinging over a pitch 3-0. And then you have Mookie, first pitch. Yeah. He knows that this is a pitcher. We talked about it in the pregame. This is a pitcher you cannot wait around for. And when he got a first pitch, he was ready for it. He got the head out. He wasn't out there looking, I'm in between, I'm doing, you know, looking for this, looking for that. He was looking for a fastball. He went up there, he got it, and he was not going to miss it, and that's what great hitters do.
Those first 2 innings, or really the first 3 innings, the first 2 outs, Logan was starting to find his rhythm. Anytime a guy like him, an ace, starts to find his rhythm, he is tough to deal with. That error kind of led the way, got him in the stretch. Great at bat from Shohei Ohtani. Now we got first and second, and Mookie Betts was not waiting around. First fastball he sees, rocket in the gap. That's what you have to do. If they give you a little bit of a break, you got to bust that door open. Great job on jumping on a really elite pitcher.
Yeah.
And I said it earlier, this Mariners staff, this 3 pitches that we saw is as good as it gets. I just love the Dodgers' approach as a whole.
And Jerry, we heard Adrian talk about it. They scored these 8 runs tonight against Gilbert, and they did it all without the benefit of a home run. You look up and down their lineup, 8 of the 9 guys in the starting lineup had base hits tonight. No home runs, but they're stars. They contributed, and they came through big when they needed to.
Absolutely. Listen, this Dodger team, they're going to hit home runs, which is cool. I think the biggest thing is having their approach. Gap to gap, line to line, making sure you square balls up. If there's runners in scoring position, make sure you have great at-bats. Put the ball in play hard. Give yourself a chance to get it to run in, and we know they have enough power. And Adrian touched on it. Listen, when you have good at-bats, you pass the baton. This lineup is as good as it gets. We have this approach in the playoffs. We're going to be tough to beat.
We are. We're going to be a tough to beat. And, you know, one of the reasons why they didn't hit a home run today, I believe, is they talked about how good Gilbert is, and they had to shorten up their swings. They cannot take the big swing. They cannot look for the home run because this pitcher's too good to look for a home run against. They just wanted to be short to the ball, put the ball in play, and not wait around for that splitter that's devastating. We saw that a couple of times. So they did a great job once they got people on base. 7 RBIs with 2 outs. That's really good.
I never forget, and John, you know, we've been working a long time. I never forget how hard this game is, okay? I was not a superstar player, and there are times we face certain pitchers like, man, we should have took care of business. We should have got this guy. How many times I said in these 3 games, these starting pitchers make mistakes? I didn't mention it one time.
Not one time.
They weren't making many mistakes, but what the Dodger lineup did, they grinded, and finally when they got something to hit, it wasn't that bad of a pitcher's pitch. They put an ace swing on him. I mean, they grinded at bats. That was a championship offense this last 3 games.
And it resulted in a Dodgers 3-game sweep over the Seattle Mariners. Right now, let's head back upstairs, check in one final time with Joe Davis and Nomar Garciaparra. Carl's Jr. moment of the game. Max Muncy with the bases loaded. Adrian, he's busting this game wide open.
Yeah, I mean, Max Muncy was not going to wait around here. He was ready for a pitch up in the zone. He got a hanging slider right there, able to hit it in the corner, bring all 3 base runners in, break the game open. Great job being ready to hit, getting a pitch up in the zone, and as you can see, keeping his head on it. Great double right there. 3-run double. Great job, Max Muncy.
Highlighting a 5-run 5th inning for the Dodgers as they win it 8-4. Wasn't just tonight, Jerry. Max Muncy hadn't played a baseball game in about 3 months at the major league level. He had a huge series against the Mariners.
Well, first and foremost, I'm glad that Max Muncy is healthy. We know when he's healthy and he's on time, he's as good as it gets. We're going to break him down in the K zone. Again, he's hit everything this series. Welcome back, that funky Muncy. He's going to get a Cambio center cut. It's a 1-run ball game. He gets a 2-1 changeup, rocket over the right field wall. Now busts the game wide open, 3-0. Great job of staying back on the Cambio. How about the fastball? Tomahawk job. Great fastball, 95 miles an hour, able to drop the bat. I just love his reaction. He almost felt sorry for the pitcher. Here's a hanging slider right there, a bases clearing double. Outstanding job. He's already proven he hit the Cambio, the fastball, and the slider. Outstanding job, and Adrian touched on it. Being ready to hit with runners in scoring positions. Being ready for that give-me-over slider, or if they try to get in the count early ahead of that fastball, Max Muncy has a barrel waiting for you. Fun to see.
And you know, Jack Flaherty, he loved all that run support tonight against the Seattle Mariners. He picked up his 10th win of the season, 3-0 now as a Los Angeles Dodger. Let's hear from Flaherty with Kirsten and the media. Tonight's Arco top-tier stat line at Shohei Ohtani picked up his 39th stolen base of the season. Jerry, he's now got a 39-39 season going.
Obviously, incredible athlete. He's got a chance, serious chance at 45, dare I say 50-50.
Wow.
I mean, that is incredible. We talk about his being such a great athlete, a complete ball player. He has been fun to watch. Oh, by the way, many more years in Dodger blue.
And Friday night when the Dodgers play their next game, they're finally off tomorrow. They just finished a stretch of 13 games in 13 days by going 10-3. But Friday night, Adrian, we could be watching history because Shohei Ohtani will have a chance to become a 40-40 guy.
100%. He is a guy that can do it all on the baseball field. So even if he was at 38-38, I would say he's one game away from getting it done. So one home run, one stolen base, that seems like nothing for a guy like Shohei. So he can very well do it on Friday, and it is going to be a lot of fun to watch when he does get it done.
Unbelievable. I mean, just to say 40-40, we're not even in September yet.
Yeah.
He's got another 5 weeks to go. A lot of at-bats, a lot of chances to get a lot of stolen bases. Again, everybody knows he's going to take off. He has become a better base stealer throughout this season. Obviously, not pitching has helped him too.
All right, great series for the Dodgers, and also Max Muncy, who missed about 3 months with an oblique strain. Huge series, couple homers, 6 RBIs. Right now he's standing by with Kirsten and the media. Well, that's 1, 2, 9 strikeouts tonight for the Dodgers. Yes, you can celebrate tomorrow. Just go to Jack in the Box, get a free Jumbo Jack with the purchase of a large drink only at LA area restaurants. Tonight it was Jack Flaherty. He carried the load. He had 5 of the Dodgers' 9 strikeouts. More importantly, the Dodgers get a sweep of the Seattle Mariners, and they improved to 24 games above 500. We had a little interesting dust-up in this game, if you will, between Jack Flaherty and also Randy Arozarena. Arozarena hit a long foul ball, then he gets hit by a pitch, and then it seemed like there was some bad blood between these two over the next couple hours, Jerry, because even after the second at-bat, they were chirping.
I don't mind this one bit. Again, this ball's rocketed down the corner. It was foul ball. Kept it foul. Okay, the very next pitch, this is a changeup or a breaking ball. It wasn't a fastball. Hits him at 91 miles an hour. It was off speed. And you see Jack kind of grimace. I think there was supposed to be a cutter that didn't cut. Squares him on the hip. Okay, all good. Thumbs up. They were former teammates too, by the way. And then a little chirping right there. Jack let him know, hey, man, that's a pop-up. It's all good. Nothing wrong with that. It's always 2 great competitors being a little agitated. Love to see it.
This is, yeah, I mean, it's a situation where, you know, they're probably looking at each other a little too long, and then, you know, once somebody says something, things get flared up. But overall, I think they put it behind them right away.
Well, plus Arozarena had really been scuffling. He was 0 for 21 before that at bat. He finally broke an 0 for 23 with a base hit later in this game. So a lot of frustrations right there between Arozarena and also the Mariners team, because they've been struggling as well and just got swept. Still more to come. Bobby Miller, we have seen a number of Dodger players coming off the injured list the last week and a half. Tonight, Jerry, we saw Blake Treinen fresh off the IL. Got an inning of work in this game. He did allow a run on 3 base hits, but it's so big to have Treinen's arm back in that bullpen.
It is big. As long as Blake Treinen is healthy, we know he's a big arm, especially a big arm needed down the stretch in the postseason. He's a postseason performer. We need to make sure his arm is fresh and ready to go. Love that he got some work tonight.
Yeah, you know what? All hits he gave up today were soft hit. Balls were soft hit. The guy who scored was on the force out. So he did a great job coming back. It's great to see him back out there, and it's great to see the players getting healthy one at a time.
Jerry, we saw this Dodgers team really for about a couple of months. A lot of people talking about, boy, they're playing 500 baseball. They had so many injuries, and now you look at the lineup. The lineup looks whole. We're getting guys off the IL. Hopefully Glasnow comes back soon. Yoshinobu Yamamoto throws a sim game today. We're expecting him back in September as well. It seems like this Dodger team is just about back.
Listen, you know what? Obviously, as Dodger fans, LA, we expect a lot. The players expect a lot. Manager Dave Roberts and this coaching staff have done an incredible job to put this team in position. We lost Mookie Betts for a long time. Guess what? Mookie Betts is a game-changing type player. Max Muncy is elite as well. Freddie Freeman, who we lost him for some time. So anytime you have guys that are game changers and not in your lineup every day, it may take a toll. Great job by the rest of the guys, as well as the guys that were in OKC that came up and performed. They kept us not only afloat, but we were in striking distance. Now that we're getting everybody back, I think it's the perfect time, and we're going to hit our stride at the right time.
I 100% agree. The team's going to hit the stride at the right time. They're starting to show what they can do when healthy, and this is the type of team that we have here, and this is the type of team that we're going to take into the playoffs, and the team is going to do an incredible job getting themselves ready for those playoffs in the next month or so. So this is the right time to get healthy. This is what we talk about in April, in May, in June, about, hey, all we need is the guys back at the right time, and right now is that right time, and the guys are coming back.
Not only that, I like where our defense is now than it was even so 3 or 4 months ago. Gavin Lux is playing elite second base. Mookie Betts, guess what? is the best right fielder in the game. Defensively, he's been outstanding. Now we got elite guys up the middle. Tommy Pham can pick it at short. So can Miggy Rowe. Kiki as well. Center field's taken care of. I love where the Dodgers are sitting heading into September.
And as you guys know, here in the middle of August, these are the dog days of August. You see at the bottom of the screen, they just played 13 games in 13 days. Not easy to do at this point of the season with all the heat, and they went 10-3 over those 13 games. So now,
Miller, I'm looking for command, hitting your spots, and then with 2 strikes, you want to hump up in zone. Have at it. The command has to be important. Landing his breaking stuff and that combo. Be that complete pitcher.
Dodgers win, Padres lost, so it's now a 4-game lead for the Dodgers in the National League West. For Jerry, Adrian, and Kirsten, I'm John. Thanks for watching. We'll see you Friday, pregame, 6 o'clock.
今回の動画はいかがでしたか？ぜひご意見ご感想をコメント欄までお願いいたします。このチャンネルでは日本人メジャーリーガーの最新情報など海外の番組の翻訳をお届けしています。面白いと思っていただけましたら、よかったら高評価とチャンネル登録をお願いします。どんな情報をお届けしたら喜んでいただけるか、ぜひお聞かせください。それではまた次回の動画でお会いいたしましょう。